Read Tech News today, and you will see artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning tossed around like they mean the exact same thing. Or worse, like they are competing products you have to choose between. These technologies function like a set of Russian nesting dolls, where each layer fits perfectly inside the one before it. That largest, outermost doll represents artificial intelligence. It acts as the broad container for everything else we are going to explore today. Keeping this simple, layered structure in your mind is the most reliable way to decode modern technology news and see right through the marketing hype. AI is actually a very old concept. Broadly speaking, it describes any computer system capable of performing a task that we would normally say requires human intelligence. Early on, researchers tried to achieve this by writing rigid, step-by-step rules for computers to follow. Today, we often see AI embodied in physical machines, like robotic dogs, that mimic intelligent behavior in the real world. We also interact with it digitally. When you ask a smart speaker to set a timer or play a song, you are using a system designed to process and respond to natural human language. But here's the catch. Artificial intelligence is just a goal. Saying a machine has AI tells you that it acts smart, but it tells you absolutely nothing about how it got so smart. To understand the how, we have to open up the AI shell and look at the first inner layer, machine learning. Instead of a programmer writing thousands of strict rules for every possible scenario, machine learning feeds a computer raw data and lets the system find the patterns on its own. Think of your email spam filter. Rather than looking for a fixed list of banned words, an algorithm analyzes thousands of past emails to automatically recognize the subtle patterns that separate junk from a message you actually want to read. Instead of painstakingly programming a machine, engineers started training them, almost like an apprentice. Training happens in 3 ways. First, supervised learning, sorting explicitly labeled data into matching bins. Second, unsupervised learning, clustering raw, unlabeled items by visual similarities alone. Finally, reinforcement learning, where an agent navigates a maze via trial and error, earning rewards for correct choices. These methods are incredibly powerful, but they often require significant human effort to organize the data and guide the training. For the most complex problems, engineers needed a system that could operate with even more autonomy. That brings us to the deepest core of our nesting doll, deep learning. This layer is reserved for the heaviest, most intricate data tasks. Deep learning relies on an artificial neural network, loosely inspired by the human brain. As raw data passes through these deep hidden layers, the system extracts complex features on its own. The network figures out what is important as information cascades from left to right. This autonomous processing power, fueled by massive datasets and modern computer chips, is what drives the systems that can generate original artwork from a text prompt or recognize a specific face in a crowd. Let's zoom out and look at the complete framework. We have AI on the outside, machine learning in the middle, and deep learning at the center. This gives us a reliable rule. All deep learning is machine learning, and all machine learning is artificial intelligence. But the reverse is not true. Not all artificial intelligence is machine learning. A simple chess program that only uses pre-written rules sits in that outer shell because it doesn't use data to learn. This chart shows that while our current dolls are narrow AI, tools built for one specific job like recognizing faces, experts are working toward a general AI. This would be a single, final nesting doll, as versatile and capable as a human mind. You can see this hierarchy out in the physical world right now. Deep learning is what allows a self-driving car to instantly process a chaotic visual environment using sensors and cameras. And machine learning scales to fit inside the dashboard, predicting driver behavior and assisting human decision-making in real time. Whether you are unlocking a phone with your face, clearing out your spam folder, or watching an autonomous vehicle navigate a city block, you are just interacting with different layers of the exact same nesting doll. You now have the mental framework to cut through the industry buzzwords. You know that AI is the broad goal, machine learning is the method of using data, and deep learning is the complex, brain-like core making the hardest tasks possible.